Almaida.
Okay. And this is the AFC. How long have you been fighting?
I'm fighting for about 6 years.
Okay. And what kind of styles?
It's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
Mainly a grappler.
Did you learn that here or overseas?
Started in Brazil.
Okay.
Have you fought in any academies or anything like that over there?
Yeah, I fought, in Brazil in several academies, and here I fought in 2 academies.
Okay.
So,
Any records or
I have
tournaments?
amateur records. I was state champion in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and state champion in Florida, and several grappling tournaments.
I know usually for the untrained ear, usually when they hear about Brazil or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or grappling, it's always accompanied by Gracie. How big is that name? Is that like?
It's pretty big. They brought it to Brazil, so it's huge.
Okay.
Have you ever done anything affiliated with the Gracie Academy?
Yeah, you're always affiliated with them. If you start training in Brazil, you're affiliated with them. Even if indirectly.
Have you ever fought any of the Gracies?
Yeah, I fought Gracie students. Yeah, none of the Gracie names.
Is this like a stepping stone, whether it's UFC or Pride, or does this pretty much have its own source? Oh, separated from the others.
It's starting to separate from the others, but it's basically becoming a sport now. It's not just an event.
Okay. You still have a mixed martial arts record associated with this as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
what's your record?
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Okay. Any injuries you've ever had throughout the years fighting?
I had plenty of injuries.
Yeah.
Knees, ankles, wrists, elbows.
Is it a lot of mental game just to get through all that?
There's a lot of mental. It's mainly physical, but there's a lot of mental.
When you go into a match and let's say someone's either a stand-up guy, a wrestler, or a grappler, do you have to pretty much change your whole
whole
aspect?
Your game, yeah, of course, depending on your opponent. If obviously a grappler gets a guy that's a Muay Thai fighter, you're always going to try to get him down to get him on his weak spot.
Being into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, do you work hard on your stand-up as well, or?
Right, I work really hard on my stand-up just to try to get it up to par, but still my game is the ground game. I've been in Jiu-Jitsu for about 8-10 years almost.
How do the rules here differ from rules in Pride or UFC?
They're really similar. There's no elbows involved in here, but it's mainly the same. Like I said, it's becoming a sport. So
is it 5 rounds or?
No, this is 2 rounds.
2 rounds?
2 rounds of 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
So you go all out right from the beginning, Bill?
Right, of course.
How close is everybody? Do you know a lot of the other people?
Yeah, basically the fighters know each other.
Okay.
I know every one of the academies that's fighting. I know a lot of the fighters, and it's a small group.
How much traveling do you do with this? Like over the country and?
Not a whole lot. I can't do a whole lot of traveling because of my family, but I used to do a lot of traveling when I was single.
Okay. Is this pretty much your calling, or you anything else you want to do with your life, like go to another plateau?
Not right now. This is it. This is it's my thing, and teaching. So.
What's your weight division?
175.
175.
Right.
What division is that?
I'm not sure. It's probably welter.
Okay.
Would you ever audition for a show like Ultimate Fighter, being that it's starting to become big?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, nice talking to you. Definitely good luck on your fight, and enjoy talking to you again.